This is my yard and driveway. This is my cousin's truck in Snowpocalypse of 2014 second round. As you can see, we've already been out trying to walk the dogs, basically going ice skating with the dogs, walking along on the top of the snowpack for the most part. As you can see, some of these footprints we didn't even really sink in at all. Here, that's one of mine from earlier. Here, it is packed. It's a layer of slush with a thick layer of snow that got packed down with a pretty thick layer of ice on top. Birds have been out. Once so cold, I feel like I was at the beach. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little bit through it. But yeah, it's at least 4 inches packed snow there, and he's got 4-wheel drive. He's also going way too fast, but then that's kind of normal around here. The snowplows have definitely been doing their jobs. Let's see if I can get through this. The roads look good. All 2 lanes of the normally 5-lane 441 right here. There you can see the church across the street, River of Life. You can actually start to see some blue sky and sun popping through now. Thank goodness. I might have a chance of getting out in this mess. And I wonder what happened up there. I'll investigate that in a minute. See if I can get across the street here. I've got snow stuck on the bottoms of my shoes. Not best walking conditions there. As you can see, my dog doesn't necessarily mind when I try to walk her. This is the easiest time I've had crossing 441 in a long time. And you can see my problem getting to work this morning. Somewhere between... Let me get out of the road. Somewhere between those first 2 markers right there. It's the driveway to the church. Somewhere. It's pretty much buried in. There's my car in the parking lot over there. I figured it would be easier trying to get out here than on that hill. I forgot about the snowbank up here. So, best idea wasn't good enough. Let's say that. Okay, I'm in the driveway of the church. Can't tell it by looking. Let's see how deep this is down. I'm walking on top of the snowpack. I'm just like standing here on top of the snowpack. And I weigh about 115 pounds. Yeah, even if my snow chains did manage to get overnighted, well, I'm not even sure the post office made it open today. That's pretty well saying something. But that ain't gonna happen because they're coming from just north of Birmingham, who basically looks just about like this right now. Damn, look at that blue sky. Beautiful blue sky. And I'll tell you what, it is scrubbed clean too with all this mess falling. My toes are cold. I'm just wearing my work shoes out here now. I could have put on my boots, but they're a little bit loose and I end up sliding in them, which is not good with cold feet. So I'm actually better off. These are safety tread shoes anyway. Wow, that's pretty. Sunrise over the snow white church. I'm just walking on top of the snow here. Look at this. This is on top of the snowpack. There's several inches of snow and ice under me. Let's see if I can... And apologize if my camera footage is not the best today. Look at them icicles. That's pretty. Like a chandelier on a stick. You still see some clouds lingering over there. But Glenn Burns said a few minutes ago he's been comparing the storm to a football game since it started. We're in the last 2 minutes and we're out of timeouts, so it should get on and gone, but it's going to take me over a day to dig out of this mess, even over here. I'm sliding in the snow a little bit. This is pretty freaky. Yeah, it's got to be about 6 inches of snow built up over there, because that ramp and that fence normally does not look quite like that. The railing doesn't go under the ground, so just gives you an idea there. My hat's coming off. I don't know how good you can tell here with my coat on, but I was all set to try to get over here, go out to help me dig out, and I was all set to try to get to work today, because we're going to try to open for lunch. Our entire district got shut down yesterday, and I don't know how much y'all know about working for Hardee's, but that never happens. Hardee's never closes except for Christmas Day. Otherwise, we're out when the post office people hang it up. It takes hell and high water to get us to close anytime. But yesterday, the whole district was shut down. We were calling just about everybody's phone number we had. One of my coworkers got a hold of the district manager, and he was the one that ended up letting us know for sure that we'd closed down. Today we're going to try to open for lunch, but who's working all depends on who can get there in this mess. And so far we've got 3 people slated to get in that may or may not be able to get there, honestly. Especially if Rhonda's streets are going to look basically like this, and give you an idea of how deep this is on a regular general style car. This is my little 03 Hyundai Accent, and some of the good news, the ice is starting to melt off of it a little bit on the east side of the car. This is basically, I'm pointed almost directly north here, and but as you can see, there's at least 4 to 6 inches, depending on the space, of snow and ice all the way around. So yeah, I'll back up where I can see this. I'm not used to shooting videos like this with my iPhone, but if you got 4-wheel drive, you're in a little bit better position to get out in this, especially if you got snow chains, which yesterday I went on eBay just for laughs to see if there were any snow chains that would fit size 13 tires. And lo and behold, they exist. So I bought an entire set. It cost me about $70. I got expedited shipping on it, but they're coming from north of Birmingham, like I said, which basically right now it looks kind of like Nicholson, Georgia. They got what we got, basically, as Birmingham tends to do. I got a set of cousins over there that in that area around Birmingham and Madison. Or is it Huntsville and Madison? Yeah, it's up in Huntsville, but basically same difference. None. This is what they get, what we get about at least an hour or so earlier. Hour to a day, depending on the type of storm system. But yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be getting anywhere today. I'll be lucky if I can get to the post office, and I'm not even sure that they're open. It's just that kind of day. I wonder if as you can see, I got out here yesterday and I did some petting on my door, and I think I just made it worse, really. The door seal may not be frozen shut, and yeah, my dog chewed up my gloves, so 9 are warm and 1 is frozen. But, ooh, I think the armor all did its job. Day before yesterday at work, I was having to wait on the train so I could cross the road to get home. And I just opened my door in the parking lot. I got out my trusty bottle of Armor All, which is in there somewhere right now. and I just slathered it all over the door frame, because the last round of this, I ended up having to break into my car through the trunk. I'm just glad it's a hatchback, because my door seal right here, this little, I don't know if you can see it well, this little piece of rubber that goes all the way around the door, it froze to its corresponding piece on the inside. My door was literally frozen shut. And I tried to open it, of course. And after I'd crawled in and, like a genius, shut the trunk behind me, I tried to open it again. And the way my door is, it's kind of pretty. It's like fluffy out from the. But the way my but the way my door is, you can't really just tug it to shut it. You kind of have